just move to the next segment.
Could be worse, Mike.
Yeah?
You could be in fucking Mexico, which is a literal war zone.
That is true. But you know
Mexican
what?
state
I would, my dollar would stretch a lot more at the blackjack table. So
It's true.
The Mexican state of Sinaloa erupted into violence Thursday as police captured and then released the son of drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman.
So they had the son of El Chapo, and they had to release them.
can I do it?
Sure.
Can I say it?
Sure.
El Chapo Jr. El Chapo Jr. Sorry, I like 2 Chainz.
failed raid has called into question the Mexican government's ability to contain drug
Just
violence.
let 'em go.
Nick Schifrin explores
Watch
what
this
this
shit.
says about the capabilities of the United States' top ally in the fight against illegal narcotics.
Top ally?
Yeah, are they?
Are they our ally?
The descent into chaos played out on social media. A phalanx of Mexican security forces deployed to a neighborhood controlled by the powerful, locally based drug cartel and capture their target, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, who now runs the family business built by his father.
He looks like he should play in the mariachi band in Breaking Bad.
He's a billionaire cartel, like criminal international guy, and he dresses like he's in a Home Depot parking lot looking for work.
Yep.
I fix.
Father, known as El Chapo, Mexico's most infamous drug lord, now in a U.S. prison. But then
This is a video from the some of the cartel people. After they captured El Chapo, they were riding around on the streets.
cartel called in the cavalry, with music blaring and phones filming.
That's an RPG, by the way, in case you were curious as to what you're looking at.
Gunmen with machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades raced to the rescue. They deployed a .50 caliber machine gun that's so heavy it's attached to the back of a truck.
That's literal military hardware that these fucking cartel people have.
And the mayhem began. For more than 4 hours, cartel militia members and Mexican soldiers fought in the streets and paralyzed Culiacan. The violence left vehicles burning and dead bodies.
And these are just, as
These
you
are
can
civilians.
tell, as you can tell by the ladder on the top of the truck, these are just civilians that are getting fucking murdered.
In the middle of the city, in the middle of the day. For residents, it was absolutely terrifying. They fled for their lives, this woman carrying her baby in her arms. And on a nearby road, a father shields his daughter. Daddy, can we get up? She asks.
No, mi amor.
No, my love, he says.
En el suelo.
This level of violence is stunning, even in a country known for violence. And it's never happened in this city. Here in the capital of Sinaloa State, the Sinaloa cartel, long led by El Chapo, even when on the run from Mexican and U.S. authorities, controlled the city and kept the peace. And as
Mike, but the Kurds, though.
Can't we just move all of our troops to Texas?
But that's, I was so furious because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, but the Kurds, though, this is happening at, like, with a country we share a border with. And look, I'm a big proponent of, like, hey, man, it's your shit. Fucking deal with your shit. However, if you're going to tell me what has a better chance of affecting the lives of U.S. citizens, this, which is right across the border from us, or Turkey, I would choose this every single time.
Yeah, but I don't think we're trying to fight this. This guy's got connections. They've all got connections.
Oh, no.
This
Look,
is all intelligence communities and all this other shit. It's really.
Here's what I've said about this too. The problem is, I don't feel sorry for these cops here because 90% of these cops, and I really believe it's that high percentage, are one way or the other paid off.
Yeah.
The cartel owns the police. The cartel owns the fucking military there.
Yeah, and the ones that aren't paid off just don't want to die. So it's it's the same thing. It's like the three guys that are cops in Mexico that are more like the Ethan Hawke character are just like, I don't want to die though.
Yeah.
And like they don't just kill you, they kill your kids, your grandkids, they fucking, you know what I mean? They rape your daughters, they put tires full of gasoline around your grandfather's head. Like there's no, you know what I mean? Like they wipe you out. So, even the ones that want a better tomorrow are kind of like, yeah, leave me out of this. They just shut their windows and go inside. They're like, wow.
search for safety and the gun battles mounted, the cartel took soldiers hostage. And that's when the government released the kingpin they'd captured, having achieved nothing except for the death of 8 people. Today, Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador defended the decision to retreat.
The capture of one delinquent cannot be worth more than the lives of people.
So here's basically what you've said.
But that delinquent's the one claiming the lives of the people, sir.
And here's what you've basically said. What you've done is you've effectively said, all right, well, you know how to get what you want. Just kill people, and we're not going to do anything about it.
But from a law and order perspective, you just released the man who's responsible for these 8 deaths.
Yeah.
So you're still. This is frustrating, man.
It is.
And you know what? To an extent, like I'm saying, fuck this guy, obviously, but to a certain extent too. Like, what does this guy do?
Oh no, I agree.
What can anybody do at this point? You have a dissident group within your country that is better equipped, better armed, better funded, and just as well trained as your guys, and they're buying out your guys all the time.
Yeah, Mike, but what are a bunch of citizens with guns going to do against the government? This. But I just want to point out, every time that people point that out, like, what do you need your Second Amendment for? What do you think a bunch of people with guns are going to do with the government? This is what they can do if well organized. And they're showing to you this is what they do. There is no functioning government in Mexico anymore. I mean, yeah, look, they have laws on the books, and there's probably people in jail. But there's no actual functioning government in Mexico over there. There's the cartels. Then there's the government, which is a lot of speeding tickets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, day-to-day stuff.
It is really, and then you see what happens with like that FARC group and all these other ones. Like, you know, even when they put together an elite group of guys to go, all right, you're our guys, commando style, go take out these cartels. Like 2 months later, they're just a subsect of the cartel.
Yep.
And they're like, oh yeah, no, we work for.
They're paying us better.
Yeah, we work for them now, because they all get their own fucking villas on the beach in a town that they control, and it's like, nah, I much prefer this. This is no longer a criminal situation. This is a military situation. It graduates beyond just law and order at this point. They are their own political entity. So if we want to deal with it, you have to go to war with them. But people are going to die,
even if they can, I think the cartel's army has more power, more firepower than Mexico's army. I really believe that.
I propose I'm going to fix this problem. I'm going to speak to the president of Mexico. We are going to commit United States troops to Mexico City to fight the cartels. And we will ask for nothing in return except that they pay for the wall.
That would be.
Can you imagine that?
The perfect way.
People that even hate Trump would be going, God damn it, sir. Just pay for the wall. I think that is a very, very good trade. If anything, we're coming up short on that. Everybody would go, God damn, this man is good. Every time I want to fucking turn on the man, he fucking pulls something out of his ass.
Fucking just fucking send a drone.
And might I add, it has to be a nice wall. I want a nice wall and maybe a gift basket. You know, and Mike Pence's wife, she likes mandarin oranges. He just starts talking shit. What? And you'll see it's Mexicans. While fucking Trump is still giving that speech, you're gonna hear behind him. Like they'll already be showing up, going, "Yeah, we built. You give us 21 days, 23 days, maybe." And you're like, "Jesus, these guys are fast." Just the whole thing going up, and you're like, "Wow, the motherfucker actually did it."
Yes. I think what happened in Culiacan was a big mistake for the López Obrador administration. And
I hate when white people do that.
Look how thin her lips are.
Isn't that cringe, though?
Oh, yeah. When they try to sound... What's the old newscaster thing? When they try to sound more ethnic, I guess is the word.
When contacted for comment, ROTC spokesman Royce Lopez had this to say. That's not how you talk, man. That was weird.
Fronts. Tactical, strategic. It evidences the contradictions of his efforts to pacify the country. On the one
Denise
hand,
Dresser is a Mexican political analyst. She calls
Is that a joke title?
the operation a copy of López Obrador's predecessors.
Whoa, you can't do that. You can't do that.
That's not.
That's not allowed.
This is 2019, so I don't know. You can,
Well, it's 2006.
It's still 2006. It's a long time. It's, you know.
In 2006, newly elected President Felipe Calderón officially declared war against the cartels.
And
Armed forces began conducting deadly raids. They publicized their spoils, parading kingpins and weapons, and showing off.
Dude, look at those fucking guns.
Yeah, those are legit grenade, like the thunk grenade. Oh yeah, those are nasty, dude. Those are, oh my god, dude. To have some of that stuff would be awesome. But yeah, they had a
super
Mexican.
fun to shoot it at
they
cars.
did have a Mexican president that tried for a few years, and boy did it not end well.
Off contraband. The operations weakened the cartels, but also set them against each other and increased overall violence. In 2014, 43 students went missing after they commandeered a school bus to get to a protest.
They commandeered a school bus to get to a protest.
Every anniversary, demonstrators call to end the violence, and that frustration helped get Lopez.
By the way, guys, FYI,
we are getting hit hard.
If the power goes out or whatever, we go down, it wasn't the deep state. It's because we have a thunderstorm like right around us, just so you know.
And it keeps hitting the power. Like,
Yeah.
We've gotten lucky so far, nothing in here, but that TV keeps going out.
Yeah.
Lopez Obrador elected. He promised to be different.
You can't fight violence with violence. You can't put out fire with fire.
First off, yeah, you can. That whole fire. There's controlled burn will stop fire. You can't stop violence with violence. It's worked many times.
You just have to use more violence.
Yeah, this rhetoric. I hate this rhetoric. I hate this. You can't fight violence with. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna hug the cartel to death?
You can't fight evil with evil.
Hugs and not bullets, he says. And what happened yesterday...
Literally what you just said sarcastically. Hugs.
...simply shows that the Mexican state and his government in particular are failing at their mission to pacify the country. He is simply reproducing the failed strategy of his predecessors, which was to go after...
His predecessor, who it is rumored and very almost proved, had money from El Chapo that was going into his administration.
Drug kingpins with the hope that that would dismantle cartels, and all it produces is further violence.
Soldiers launched the raid with no arrest warrant and apparently no plan for extraction. And by failing to achieve their objective, the cartels become stronger, Dresser argues.
The more that the López Obrador administration proceeds with these ill-conceived attempts to seize drug kingpins and then backs away, it's sending the message to cartels that they can basically do what they want.
Today in Culiacán, they saluted the caskets of slain officers. And police family members grieved for the husbands and fathers who'd been killed. But they were also angry. They shouted down the local governor, saying he'd sent their family members to the slaughterhouse.
He did, though. Like, because they even said it. Like, they didn't send these people in with a plan on even how to extract the guy. They just send him in. You saw the video of them rolling around on the border wearing the GTA mask. These Mexican guys. Oh, dude, it's here. Hold on. Let me see here. It is kind of funny, to be honest with you. I mean, it's fucked up. But hold on. Cartel mask border. All right, hold on here. Let me see. Here it is.
Oh
yeah,
That's an AK. Look how many magazines they have.
Yeah,
that's a drum magazine.
That car can go for a while.
Now let me say this: you guys might be good at running drugs and stuff, but goddamn, is your rap music fucking terrible?
Also, your trigger discipline is absolutely atrocious.
Do you think they're gonna have great trigger discipline?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Some of them get trained, but I guess the ones you send out, like in the thick of this shit, you're like, yeah, just send the shitty ones.
Yeah. All right. Let me check the Streamlabs here. We can move on from fucking disgusting Mexico.